Sinker Lifers! Welcome back to Sinker Life. My name is Shreya, and today we're going to be starting our new series, Interviews with Notable Figures in Artistic Swimming. For our first guest, we have Anna Voloshyna. Anna is a 10 times World Championships medalist, 15 times European Championships medalist, European champion, and Olympian for the Ukraine artistic swimming team. Also, she is one of the current USA national team artistic swimming coaches. So without further ado, let's get started.
So Coach Anna, can you please share a little bit about how you got started with artistic swimming and became involved with coaching?
Yes, sure. I started artistic swimming when I was 10 years old.
Oh, wow.
And I'm from Ukraine, so I started artistic swimming in Ukraine. Before artistic swimming, I tried a couple of different things. And because my mom, one time, she seen artistic swimming and she felt in love with this sport. So she wanted me to try. And I think that my true love to this sport was when I first time ever saw Virginia Didier Solar. And for me, it was something like wonderful, something that's out of this planet. You know, for me, she was like walking on the surface, and I was like, oh my God, yeah. And so when I became older, I was still practicing, and when I was 17, I needed to choose which university to pick, and I felt already at that moment that I want to stay in artistic swimming for a long time, and I want to be a coach because I felt this deeply inside me that after my sport athlete career, I can help athletes because sometimes I felt that corrections how our coaches send to us can be little bit different way, and I really wanted to build our artistic swimming community that will be like really joyful for every kid, because like some parts of my sports life I really struggling, with artistic swimming, and that's why when I was already 20 years old and I was almost at the end of university, like it was really strong idea in my head that yes, when I will retire, for sure I will start coach, because I really want to give my athletes opportunity to enjoy the sport and to bring more people into our sport.
That's amazing. Yeah, when I was younger, I started synchro at the exact same age and in a very similar reason. My friend was doing it and she recommended me to try it out. And when I did, I became so mesmerized by the lifts and the hybrids. So I knew that it was my calling and that I should pursue this sport.
Oh, it's wonderful. Great.
Yeah. So what are some of the most memorable moments or achievements in your artistic swimming journey, both as an athlete and as a coach?
Yes, so as an athlete, for me, the most memorable moment, not even my Olympic Games, but my first ever medal as soloist. And when I won bronze medal at Tech Solar, I cried. I cried right when I saw scores, and I saw that my ranking number is 3. And yeah, so for me it was like goosebumps, like all my life, like in 1 second it came in front of my eyes. Because when you do a team or duet, it's still teamwork, but when it's just achievement for yourself or your individual program, yes. So for me it was the strongest memory ever. And my coach career, for sure, again, it's the first ever World Championship medal for me as coach, was this year in Fukuoka when Team US won silver in acro routine that I choreographed. And again, I was crying and screaming. So it's two really strong memories that I will bring to the rest of my life.
That's amazing. No, I hope that one day I can reach that level as well within my artistic swimming journey.
I
Yeah,
wish you to feel the same. It's wonderful, and it's thing that you will share with your friends, with your family, with your grandkids somewhere. Yeah, I wish you to feel these things.
thank you. Yeah, you were just talking about choreography, and coming up with routines can be a daunting yet very fun experience at the same time. So how are you able to choreograph such amazing spectacles within such a short amount of time?
um, Maybe we need to share that not long time ago I was in your club and we choreographed three team routines in 3 days, which for me it's like my personal record
Oh wow.
to write choreographies. Yes, if we talk about acrobatic routine with US national team, so the first it was idea, and then I found the music that I fell in love with this music, and I really wanted to make some dance in the water. And when I explained to the athletes the whole idea, so our idea is the dance of Amazons who, I'm sorry,
It's okay.
ребята, так шумненько. Excuse me, please. So the idea is seven Amazons. They met Herculeses, and it's battle between them. And at the end, Amazons just give him the prize. And we try to show, first like love and then battle and again love and how Amazons communicate. So when it's the whole story, it's the whole idea, it's so much easier to put everything into the water and organize it, and even into the lifts integrate, yes, like all story. So actually it was really fun process, and all members helped a lot with all ideas. So I love the process of writing choreographies, because every athlete, every coach shows creativity, right, and individual things. So it's my favorite thing ever, to be
Yeah, no,
honest.
I think it's really important that the athletes are engaged as well within the theme of the routine, but also the elements going on. Because again, we're the ones swimming the routine at the end of the day. So if we have a great time and you also have a great time, it just becomes a great routine and it's beautiful to see how it comes in the end.
Yes, you are right. And you can tell like no one else, right? You are athlete and you feel this every day. When you really love routine, it's so much easier to be 6 hours in the water, right? Every
Yeah.
day to do the same over and over, the same things. Yes, but if you really like, if you really feel connection, it's easier.
Yeah. So speaking of coaching, what does a typical training season with the senior national team look like?
Uh, you know, the last 2 years, no, I will rephrase myself. I think after COVID, for sure, our life have been changed, and our season, it's not typical season like we had before. September is pre-season, and then close to the March, we start to come back to shape, and usually March, April, our first competition. For the last 2 years, our season was so changed, and we had last competition in October and Pan American Games. So the next competition in February is already World Championship. So for the last 2 years, we work without vacation or pre-seasons. It's just non-stop process when we work our choreographies, when we do some changes and start work again these choreographies. So for us, like for the whole world, the last 2 years we do just non-stop things.
Yeah, no, I mean, as an athlete, not at the international level, but just here within at regional competitions and stuff, it can definitely be really challenging. And this year with the new system as well, there's so many different changes that we're constantly playing catch up.
Yes. And I think with the new rules, we need to adapt a little bit more, right? It's not anymore synchronized swimming. It's now different artistic swimming, and athletes sometimes need to catch up with different skills to have high difficulty in their routines. Yes, you are right.
Yeah, and I think you talked a little bit about Pan Ams, but how are you able to mentally and physically prepare these athletes for major competitions like that?
Um, I think our athletes, they're so motivated, and it's very easy to work with US national team because they know their goals, they have their big dreams.
Mhm.
So for sure they follow everything what we can offer them. And yeah, preparation for the Pan American Games went very smooth, and we're right in our best shape to that competition.
Yeah, no, they did amazing at that competition. Like me and my team, we were at practice and we got pulled aside at the end and we were watching it, and it was definitely a sight to see.
Oh, thank you very much.
Yeah. So the senior national team is definitely a very impressive team to watch. And so, what are some of the challenges you face when coaching such an accomplished team, as they have many different strengths and weaknesses?
Um, I think that maybe every country, for sure, some athletes have one type of strength and another type of weaknesses. And as a coach, my goal, any coach goes to find strength and to make magic and make this mix that all people around will see just beautiful parts and strengths of the team and hide a little bit more some weaknesses if we have, right? And as a coach, for sure, it's additional job actually to prepare mentally team, right? Because especially with new roles, athletes are part of the physical preparation. They need to have very strong mental preparation, and they need to be ready for any result at competition. And especially because at the World Championship we swim prelims and finals, so all of them they swim at least 6 times at competition. Yeah, they need to have endurance to arrive to the end of composition, and for sure mental strength, right, to be ready for anything happen there.
Yeah, they have so many strengths. I hope that one day I can train to that level and maybe be as good as them.
Yes, you will. It's like everything and anything is possible, right? When you really believe in this, if you really want this, nothing will stop you.
Yeah. So while some successes are cherished, like the ones that the US national team has been having these past couple of years, it's different how everyone deals with failure. So how are you able to deal with failure, and how do you encourage your team to deal with it?
I really think, that maybe 5 years ago they didn't have idea that they are strong enough. And because it was again very old synchronized women, yes, rules when you needed to wait in the line to arrive to any high ranking. And but then things changed, and so because Andrea is head coach, yes, she wants first of all to make artistic women better, to make artistic women community happier, and to make our athletes to enjoy the process. And I think when we change these things, that we are not running to results, where like every day at the swimming pool to enjoy our work there together. For sure, it was a big change, and since then, our ranking, our results also went higher.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, no, the team is so cohesive, and I've seen like on Instagram and just in general after their performances, they seem so happy and comfortable with one another. So I think that also attributes so much to their successes and their perception about failure because again, our thing, our slogan as Team USA is "We move as one," and that is definitely very evident within their performance and just their demeanor with each other.
Yes. Oh, it's wonderful to hear, that you say this from outside, and it's very important that what we feel inside our team, everyone can see. It's great. Thank you for this.
Yeah. And so, lastly, do you have any advice for artistic swimmers today, not only ones who are aspiring to reach the national and international level, but just ones who are starting out?
Yes, I wish to every athlete, to enjoy their moments at the swimming pool. Because everything you can change in your head, like from the cold water to just think, oh my God, this is such an amazing thing. I have advantage comparing to all my maybe like classmates that I'm here at the swimming pool 3 hours in the cold water, so I will be much healthier, much stronger. Yeah, so I wish that every athlete in any level will think just about positive things that artistic women can give them. And I really want that everyone can change their mindset like we changed for Team US many years ago, to just enjoy the process and not run for the ranking, and not think just about results, but about every day that gives you new opportunities.
Yeah, that's definitely a really great motto to live by because I feel like last season was my first year in the youth age group. And definitely it was a really daunting experience and I had lots of difficulty at first. But now that I look back on it this year, I can see how much improvement I've made and I'm really proud of what I've accomplished. So definitely, I will definitely continue to stick by that motto.
Yes, great. I'm happy to hear this, and I wish you very good luck at this season. And as I said, enjoy every single day, because every day brings something unique.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Have a good day. It was a pleasure to talk with you, and I wish you really everything just the best.
Yeah, thank you so much for your time. And congrats to Team USA. And I hope that they are able to reach new and exciting ventures for the rest of the season.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thanks for watching. Make sure to go follow Coach Anna at Anna Voloshyna. Bye!